Hello everyone, my name is Kenmei, and today in Fire Emblem Heroes we're here for a new summoning session. This time around we have the Desert Banner. As I was thinking, we indeed have a Desert Banner and a Jehanna Banner. To say I'm a bit underwhelmed would be an understatement, but we are going to do the session nonetheless. As for the tier list, it's going to be kind of wild. Because I'm going to put Ike and Tethys first. Tethys because she's cute, she's a dancer, she comes with quite good fodder. And Ike, I think, honestly, Ike is the star of this banner. Not the duo. And then after them, the duo and Malice are on the same foot. Basically, I want completion, and if two Ikes want to come, that would be nice for inheritance. But before we do that, we are going to test the luck. If there are no red, I'm going to laugh. The game almost tried to troll me. I think I've already done my my weekly summon, so we won't have that. And we have a Nabata character. That's you know, desert, and not dessert, desert. But this is not what we want. We are going in. I'm kind of fearful, but hopeful at the same time. It's kind of weird. As for the characters themselves, I feel a bit underwhelmed, even though I think it's kind of nice that among the 5, you can kind of say 6 characters we have here, we have at least 3 that didn't have any ults whatsoever, being Tethys, Saber, and Malice. And Marisa, although admittedly she already had an ult, it was, a long time ago. So she has a pass. Even though she comes with Violet, who admittedly has a bit more representation, but I actually haven't heard that dialogue. And the thing is, them being mercs, the whole banner focusing on mercs, I think it's not the worst duo, or at least you're a focus on another banner, sir. You could have been an Ike. I think mine is already bloodbeat, so. Oh, and I'm noticing the background. We are finally getting a winter background, and for that I'm really thankful, because for the first thing first, we have a lot of winter characters, and I feel like the New Year background didn't suit them. So on that side, I'm quite happy. On the other side, given the summoner supported background has the Niffle Castle featured in it, you can argue you can also use this for Niffle representation, and that's dope. I know it's kind of stupid, but I like giving characters a background that isn't just the Oscar marketplace. Hello, Aswin. Are you neutral? Because I'm not going to use him, so I'd rather have him at 4-star and neutral. That's something in that's something I have in mind, but I feel that's a question I have for you. If you want to give your opinion on the matter. If you have a unit you're not going to use, and usually they are in the 4-star, 3-star, 4-star pool, do you mind having a unit with IVs? Or are you like, if I have to have a copy in my barracks or in my reserves, I would rather have, you know, a neutral IV1. You know, because it feels like, and it's going to sound strange, but for me, having a neutral character that I'm not going to use, I'm not going to build, having it neutral is as satisfying, or it doesn't feel good, but it just feels normal, neutral. It feels as when you have a number and it ends with a 0. Sometimes it can end with a 5, but this kind of flat neutral, I don't have to care about it. I don't have to care about, you know, it being strong or not. It's neutral. And I mean, you could argue that it's really strange, given, you know, typically you're not going to use them, and most probably it's going to end up in your barrack, in the reserves. So is it just me, or do you also, whenever you find a neutral copy of a unit, you know, is going to be benched, it's like you're like, oh, okay, I'm going to keep this one. I'm legitimately curious, because I don't know if it says something about my brain or just about a human condition. I don't know. I'm curious. That might be one of my biggest problems. Okay, back to the summons. What do we got? We got a Catria. But yeah, as for the units on this banner themselves, as I said, I think Ike being there, I don't recall if he had. I think he only had green and red as representation, so it's kind of nice to see him in blue. I'm trying to, you know, quickly think of all the Ike alts, but I think he only had 2 colors up until now, so it's nice to see him with another one. So maybe one day we will have a colorless Ike, but now we have a colorless Tethys. Okay. Oh, but IVs. I'm not hurting you, I'm going to get another one. One thing I have to say about this banner aesthetic is that I'm a bit sad, because compared to previous desert banners, I feel like, and maybe it's just because of the duo, but I feel there is less aesthetic coherence compared to previous desert banners. That might just be the fact that I haven't looked at all the characters and just focused on them and see, you know, where the resemblance lies. But I kind of have mixed feelings about it, and I have very mixed feelings about the duo. And I don't like having them because, you know, there is this whole discussion about Orientalism and how this desert banner, you know, it's not only in Fae, it's in general. But whenever you deal about, wait, forgot my word. I forgot the word. The Middle East. Sorry for that. Whenever you talk about the Middle East in a in the fashion sense, you usually go with belly dancers and things like that, and that's kind of reductive of what Middle East can be, at least in the minimum sense, fashion-wise. But I feel like for this duo especially, I think I had the same feeling about Igren last year. What are you doing here? You felt my madness, is that it? You think you can make me fall? I won't. Why am I plus attacking her? I think I've already have one good. I don't know. And there goes my pity. But I feel like this time around the lack of coherence in the aesthetic and the fact that I don't feel the desert theme here, and it makes me sad because I'm not an advocate for these banners. I'm not an advocate for we should stop Orientalism, although it'd be nice to have more representation, more faithful representation of what really happens in real life, you know, because it's varied. But here, it just feels fan servicey. The only desert theme in the duo, I feel, is the special art with the tornadoes. It's really nice. I really like the tornadoes. No, Jehanna. In everyone's art. Yeah, we're going to stop the conversation for just a second. Be right back. And we're back. And so, yeah, I'm not vibing with this duo. And the worst is, when I know what I'm going to say is going to be controversial, I know it. When I saw the art, I had the same feeling as I think back in the day people had when they saw Summer Shida. It just felt, compared to what we have aesthetically in Fae, and I mean we have many styles in Fae, but compared to what artists usually do, it felt a bit awkward. And then I noticed it was Kainown, and I have very mixed feelings, because usually it's not that I don't mind Kainown art. I feel they do really good art, but here there's something I can't point that feels off, and I'm going to say it. It annoys me. And I feel the banner overall felt my dissatisfaction, because we're not getting anyone. We're getting Tethizit. I mean, you're top 2, so... Oh, plus B. Much better. And it's interesting to see. That Tana, New Year Tana, might have really been a precursor of things to come. So now the question is, we have 2 more circles. Do I go for Ike or the duo? The problem is the duo is also an harmonic, but I feel like for both Sacred Stones and for 3 houses, I already have enough. I'm going to do the strange. I'm going to take the strange option. I'm confident Grin will be nice to me eventually. I'm going to pick Ike. I think that might be maybe the second time after it might be the second time I'm taking anything but the duo on a banner without getting them at first. So yeah, let's see if eventually they want to come. I don't think we'll have completion on this banner unless Malice wants to come right in the next circle. Do I snipe, actually? We're going to see what this screen has. I'm kind of tempted to snipe. I I'm going to snipe because we can have 2 more circles here. So green and blue. No, not blue. I'm stupid. We're going to take the red and back out. For some reason, I was like, "Oh, blue is nice." I either thought it was Malice or it was Verisa. Which is side note. I think it's kind of funny that we have both Malice and Marisa. Not because of any story point, but just because in Japanese, yep, we're going to finish on this server. In Japanese, Malice and Marisa would be pronounced. I'm not sure because I'm still learning. So I think it would be something like Marisu and Marisa, and that's kind of the thing that I find funny. I have very little pleasures in life. No, not that's a strange way to phrase it. I have not little pleasures, but I can be satisfied with little. That's better. Alright, let's see if any of the remaining ladies want to end the session, or if they want to tell me, you putting us like top 3 and 4? Like, get lost. That's at least what Malice seems to be thinking. And I really love, I think on this banner, Malice's art is the one I prefer. Chico did a really good job. Another mercenary here, but nope. So yeah, it's not going to be completion, but at least we have a few units. I think I'll go back on the banner at some point, but for now, this is going to be the session. I hope you had some luck, depending on if you went in or not. And I wish you some luck for the Mythic banner incoming, because if the previous years are anything to, you know, to take inspiration from, we might have another double Mythic banner, and brace yourselves, people. Brace yourselves. But again, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, take good care of yourselves, everyone. Bye-bye!